Hello everyone, welcome back to RazorpayX Payroll. Now that your account basic details are set up, it's time to ensure everything is compliant and ready for efficient payroll management. In this section, we'll guide you through setting up compliance policies and onboarding your employees smoothly and accurately. Compliance is key to smooth payroll operations. Now, with RazorpayX Payroll, it helps you easily set up and manage essential compliance requirements to stay aligned with regulatory standards of Indian government. For this, we'll need you to go ahead and click on Setup Compliance on the options chart. This will redirect to you the page wherein you can set up all the compliances which are applicable on your employee's payroll. Let's start with TDS. TDS tax is deducted from employee salaries before payment. It ensures that taxes are collected timely and reduces end of year tax burdens for employees. In India, TDS is categorized into different forms such as 24Q and 26Q. 24Q is for deducting tax on salaries. 26Q, on the other hand, is for other payments like interest or contractor payments that you make. To set up TDS in RazorpayX Payroll, we'll start by entering your company TAN, that is again the tax deduction and collection account number. Then you can go ahead and set up your tax filing. You can enable the 26Q if this is applicable on your salaried employees, and also enable 26Q in case if you are planning to make vendor payments or contractor payments through the RazorpayX Payroll platform. With this, we will need you to go ahead and input your IT portal credentials, which will be the user ID. The user ID here will be the TAN number of your organization, and then you can have a password for it. Moving ahead, we have traces. Now, traces are required for tedious return filings, correction, and to download Form 16 and 16A data for your employees and contractors. For this, again, you can go ahead and input the username and the password for the traces login into the platform. Now, in case if you require further information, we have also initiated quick link steps on the RazorpayX payroll dashboard itself to look into your IT portal credential validation and also look into your company traces login credentials on the software. Once you are set up with all these details, you can very easily scroll down and continue on Save and Next. Now, coming to professional tax, it is a state level tax imposed on salaried individuals and professionals. The rules and rates vary state by state. Now, for this, you'll need to go ahead and select the state where your employees are located. Once you enable this option, you can select the state. For us, for example, let's select Karnataka here, and then you can go across and put the username and the password for this tax filing and click on Save and Next. With this, let's move ahead to Provident Fund PF setup. Now, PF is a mandatory savings scheme where both employer and employee contribute a percentage of the salary, ensuring financial security for employees. In case if your organization has more than 20 full-time employees, it is mandatory for you as an organization to file and contribute to Provident Fund for any employees. The page will now direct you to Provident Fund setup. Let's start with this. Provident Fund is a mandatory savings scheme where both employer and employee contribute a percentage of the salary, ensuring financial future security for employees. Now, Provident Fund is compulsory and mandatory for an organization to contribute in case if your organization size is more than 20 full-time employees. If that is the case, you will need to go ahead and select the PF status as enabled, and now the software will ask you to go ahead and update the details. Please note that we are not taking care of Provident Fund filing and payment anymore because the Government of India has recently implemented two factor authentication on PF government portals, which breaks our product automation. The team is working on this, but as of now, we do not have Provident Fund automation and we do not support Provident Fund registration and new UAN number generation for your employees. The software will only go ahead and show you the calculations of Provident Fund on employee salary in case if you enable these fields. With this, you can go ahead and click on Save and Next. Once you save and next, the software will redirect you to ESIC, that is Employee State Insurance Setup. Now, employee state insurance provides medical and financial benefits to employees in case of sickness, maternity, or any injury. It is required for employees earning less than 21,000 per month. And if your organization size is more than 10 employees, you are needed to mandatorily contribute and deduct. For this, you can go ahead and enable the ESIC status, and software will now ask you to put across the username and password. Once you have updated the username and password for the ESIC login of your organization, you can then go ahead and click on Save and Next. With this, RazorpayX Payroll will make the automated filing and payment of TDS, professional tax, and ESIC into the government portals and show the necessary calculations on the Provident Fund for all the employees. Once your compliance is set up, you can now proceed to go ahead and add your employees and contractors on the platform.